Yo, 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 yo. Salute. Hello, everybody. It's me, BLAZE. Y'all know what I'm about. PEACE. Positive energy, always creating elevation, ladies and gentlemen. Positive energy, always creating elevation. If you live it, start giving. Get so much life and love to yourself to the point where you can give life and love to others respectfully. That's how that goes. But yeah, today is Tuesday's Truth. We're going to discuss some things in which, well, I only have one topic for this particular evening, and that's something in regards to a lot of the violence that's currently been going on in these streets. But before we get to that, I don't know if I said it, but if you live and start giving, give so much life and love to yourself to the point where you give life and love to others. If you got breath, you blessed. And if you're in a present, treat it as a present because you are gifted and you are a gift. So let your little light shine. I'm saying this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. So with that being said, I got the intro out the way. We're going to get right into it. You know what I'm saying? I got another few things I want to discuss this evening as well. So we also will get into that. But the topic of this particular live that we're going to do in regards to Tuesday's Truth today is who's to, actually I didn't say, let me correct this right quick, y'all. Hold on, I said who to blame. Well, actually, you know what? I ain't going to correct it. I'm going to leave it just like that. Who to blame for the crime on our own streets? Let's really talk about why the hood is so dangerous and how to stop it. Who to blame for the crime on our own streets? And you know what I'm saying? Why is the hood so dangerous? And you know what I'm saying, let's figure out and let's really talk about why the streets are so dangerous and what we can do to stop it. And who we should be looking to and who should we be directing our attention to in regards to resolving this particular situation. Because it just seems for some apparent reason we do not have our eyes focused on the right individuals in regards to taking care of some problems that are going on inside of our neighborhoods. It just seems that for some apparent reason, individuals don't know where or how to alleviate these situations and know how and know where to go to stop these situations that arise in the neighborhoods. Now, if you ask me personally, I feel like it all comes from the homes. It all starts off in the homes, right? Kids got to come from somewhere. Kids just don't pop up out of nowhere. They got to come from somewhere. So first we got to go and we got to check out to where a lot of these kids are sourcing from. And what I mean by sourcing from is pretty much where's the source? Where is this kid's origin? Where did he originate from? What does he come from? What is the products that's been put together, or what are the products, or what are the things what is his surroundings that's going to pretty much determine what type of individual he's going to become. So when I go back and I look to the source of this individual, I got to figure out, okay, cool. Does he have his mom and dad? Is he staying with his grandmother? Is he staying with his auntie? Is he staying with this person? Is he staying with that person? What type of family structure does he have? Has he had any family structure? Has he had any traumatizing things happen to him? All these things has to be assessed before you can make, a determination on how you're going to judge an individual. So first off, we shouldn't be judging anybody in regards to their situation. First of all, we should be assessing the situation if we were really looking to, change the narrative. If we looking to change the narrative in that regard, we have to, assess the situation. The first thing we got to do is assess where a lot of these young kids is coming from. We got to understand, we got to figure out why they feel the need to want to continue on with this particular narrative and they want to continue on with this particular lifestyle. That's number one. So, like I said, first off, in regards to, figuring out what's really going on, we know what's really going on in our streets, but in order to figure it out for real, and really get to the root of the whole situation, first things first, we got to go to the homes of these individuals. Now, that's going to be a task. That's going to be a task, going to the homes of a lot of these individuals that's growing up in these streets, that's not, living in accordance to, society, and not doing what society suggests. It's a reason why they out there doing the things that they doing. Evidently, if their home was in some type of order, you feel what I mean? I don't believe, a vast majority of them individuals will be out there. So unfortunately, now when we go to these homes, how are we going to basically handle and deal with these individuals in these homes? See, we want to get to the kids, but we got to get to the kids' parents first. And now we can't get to the parents because the parents are, they're very, defensive. They're very combative. We're going to get a lot of pushback from a lot of parents in regards to them feeling a certain type of way due to their emotional instability and so forth. Because now you don't tell me about my son. I know what my son do. Da 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 da. I raise my kids. I go to work every day. My son, you see the Jordans he got on his feet. Those are some of the things that you hear in regards in reference to rebuttals in regards to these individuals, or when you go speak to some of these parents. Which is, in my eyes, kind of, I kind of think about that. I kind of, I have to assess the situation at the end of the day. So it's like, when I assess this situation, I look at it and I'll be like, oh, wow, really? Okay. All right. So, you feel this is the way you feel, and you feel like because you provide these particular things for your son or your daughter, that's gonna negate the fact that they could go out here and do something that is illegal or is wrong, you know, like raising them the right way. Like, you didn't speak of nothing about morals and values and nothing like that. And first off, you didn't, I'm saying, you didn't just assess the situation as a grown up. You immediately got defensive as a grown up and decided that you want to be combative and get me pushback because you feel like I'm trying to come at you a certain way because I brought your child to you. I brought your child to you. I'm a grown individual. I'm of age, and I brought your child to you, and I informed you, hey, listen, this is what I observed your child doing. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is something that could lead to your child, you know what I'm saying, being incarcerated. This is something that could lead your child to, being hit by a car. This is something that could lead to your child's unalivement. This is something that could be very detrimental and harmful to your child. So, as another concerned parent, I decided, hey, listen, I will want somebody to do the same thing for me because even though I instill all the morals and values that I try to in my son or daughter, I know and understand that they have their own brain and they can make their own decisions, and the decisions that they make are not probably going to be the things or based on the morals and values that I provide them with because they're kids. They're kids at the end of the day. So it's like, I mean, they're going to be kids. So yeah, I did tell them not to do this. I did tell them not to do that. Salute to Tamron Ditto. Shouts out to Tamron Ditto in the building. My guy, my bad, my guy. I didn't even have my chat up, man. You know what I mean? But yeah. So first off, we got to get to the homes. That's number one. And that's going to be a task in itself, just getting to these homes. Because a lot of these people are very combative and they just don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, live life the way life is supposed to be lived. Everybody YOLO, everybody, you know what I mean? Like, oh, out here, you know what I'm saying? Where my skin, man, is where y'all at. Like, really? Really? Spin that. Yeah, y'all gonna spin that. Y'all gonna spin that, all right. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Miss Miami. You know what I mean? The thing of it is like, you can have one, but y'all don't focus on the other. So y'all really need to go start talking to some of these parents. These parents, we really got to find out where they at, what they doing. Counseling is definitely going to be necessary for a lot of these young individuals. That's probably A1, day one in my eyes. This counseling is definitely going to be necessary. And getting these drugs, these extracurricular activities, man. Shouts out to Mugs of Dawn. The new network is in the building. Shouts out to Mugs of Dawn. If you missed the morning show at night, man, y'all could definitely go to the YouTube, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Mugs of Dawn. The Big TNN is in the building right now. But respectfully, y'all individuals, a lot of y'all know where little Pookie and Ray Ray is at. Y'all know the kids that's out there. Y'all know the blocks. Y'all know the corners where they hang out and they be hustling. Y'all know the people that smoke crack. Y'all know the people. Y'all know the people that do the extracurricular activities, man. Y'all know, everybody in the hood know exactly where it's at. Let's stop turning a blind eye to this situation on some real sugar honey iced tea at the end of the day. Let's be real here. Let's keep it a buck. Everybody want to keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. If you in the hood, you know, all you gotta do is, that corner where you turn that corner and the dude got the bottles. It's the dude asking you for $55, 50 cents. You got some change. Let me pump your gas. You know where you at when you in them areas. You know when you see that little ninja walking around, he got the dirtiest underwear on, with the cleanest sneakers, a white tee. Y'all know where they at. The skinny, y'all know the little ninjas out there with the skinny jeans on. Y'all know them little dirt buckets. Y'all know, if y'all can't peep them out, y'all not gonna sit here and act like y'all could just ride through a neighborhood. Oh, I would never think he would do something like that. No, stop. Y'all know where them ninjas at. Y'all know where them ninjas at with the FNs. And y'all know where they at. Cause they be in the same spots and they be doing the same thing over and over like it's Groundhog's Day. You can't put a clock to them because they don't know what time management is. That's the only reason why you don't know when they're gonna be out there. That's why you don't know when it's gonna be out there. You never know when the block gonna be lit because them little ninjas don't never have they ain't got no time management. They not on the schedule. But you know where that's at. You know where it's at. You don't know when it's gonna pop off. You might come through 6 a.m, it's lit. You might come through 12 o'clock in the morning, it's crickets. But I know all you gotta do is a year when you gonna get the whole all you gotta do is wake it up. All you gotta do is shake the cage. Shouts out to Shaka Pitch. All you gotta do is go to the hood and shake the cage. They gonna come out. Y'all know where the roaches at. Y'all go to the hood, turn the lights on. Y'all know the roaches gonna come out. Y'all know the areas. Y'all know the rooms to go in to turn the light on and have the roaches see the roaches come out. Y'all know what's going on. So stop turning the blind eye, and then all of a sudden, when it hit your front door, and all of a sudden, y'all got to get y'all lick back. Talk to him. You just seen, all of a sudden, girl, I done seen him run up in the yard. What he run up in the yard for? I don't know. You know he be stashed, they be putting them guns and stuff, and them things in Miss Such and Such garbage can. I don't know why she be bothered with them young boys, trying to act like them young boys ain't doing nothing. Y'all know what's going on, man. But y'all don't care until it's at y'all front door. It's not a problem until Lil Pookie or Lil Ray Ray then shot up and now your window shot up. It's not until Lil Pookie and Lil Ray Ray got somebody else shooting at them and somebody else from your family is unalived, or somebody else that you got going on that's remotely close to you got something going on. Nah, you should have addressed that from the beginning. Y'all should have told Lil Ray Ray Pookie, y'all better go. Y'all don't you boy, you better not. Y'all better take that somewhere else. I ain't telling y'all to get involved. I ain't telling y'all should advise them to take that somewhere. They should have enough respect and enough detail to say, hey, nah. If you want to go play, you know what I mean, you don't bring that home. You don't bring that to your neighborhood. That's another thing with this whole thing. I don't know where y'all cut from. I do not know where y'all ninjas is cut from. I don't know. Y'all got that plastic. Y'all made out of bottled water. Y'all bottled water babies. Like, dead serious. Like, the cut y'all come from, y'all got that bottled water polyester babies. Y'all ain't got no cotton cloth. Y'all ain't got no cotton cloth. Y'all ain't got no good texture. Y'all ain't got no silk in y'all game. Y'all said, yeah, I mean, nah, we not doing that. Y'all different. Respectfully. Cause like, how do you bring that back to your hood? Like, no, you don't bring the beef back. You don't bring beef to your hood. You don't have all that in your hood. You're making your hood hot. You're making the hood hot. Any dirt you gotta do, you gotta take that outside the hood. You don't do, you know what I mean? You don't shovel shit where you stay. That's why you got a bathroom. Y'all shoveling shit back in your own house. You clogging your toilet and wonder why you know what I mean, your bathroom full of shit. Come on, let's stop with the nonsense. Look at you threw all the bullshit in the toilet. You thought it wasn't gonna happen? You thought you wasn't gonna smell it? Oh no, that's just in the bathroom. Nah. No, that's just next door. Nah. That's in the house. Your neighborhood is your house too. That's in the house. It's in the house. Just because it's in a different room don't mean it ain't in your house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because it's not in your room, not in the same room, don't mean it ain't in the house, man. The neighborhood is the house. It's a part of the house. It's a part of the structure. It's a part of what's going on. It's a part of what's around you. I mean, exactly. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you walk out of, okay, boom, any room in your house, it has whatever room you have in your house, it has a door. Once you open that door and enter into another room, you feel what I'm saying? It's another space. When you walk out your front door, it's another space with a whole bunch of other doors. It's just what you keep. I mean, the room. You keep everything that's close to you, or keep all the rooms that's around you clean. Because what's in the next room or what's in the room next door is eventually going to trickle next door. Exactly. But if you allow it to continue to compile up and compile up and compile up and compile up, it's eventually going to affect you at some point. Why? Because it's right next to you. So when it tumble over and it fall over on you, you can't be mad. You allowed it to get that high to where as if it can tumble over and fall on you. But nobody want to think about that. You feel what I'm saying? No, everybody's all up in irons, and y'all see these little. I mean, then the music. I mean, you know what really baffled me this morning. You know what really baffled me earlier is that on WBLK, right? He did a whole little spill about the violence in the neighborhoods, this, that, and the third, so on and so forth. You know what violence is about, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. And then go play some of the ratchetest music that you could possibly find. If WBOK really wanted to make a statement in regards to stopping the violence, in regards to the neighborhoods and so on and so forth, why don't they change their music, their playlist? Wouldn't it be a good idea to ban a lot of that information from the airways? Or why, if you could make a difference, why wouldn't you push out more positivity on the airways? If you're controlling the radio station and you're controlling the playlist, you're controlling what people listen to. Why wouldn't you push a lot more positivity? Why there's not a day where they don't play no music about guns or violence? Why isn't the music nonviolent? If you want nonviolence, why would you be promoting violence? I mean, like, one of the ways to probably combat violence in regards to individuals being violent is violent music. So where's that portion of it at? Where's that portion of it at where you're supporting the culture? Like, wouldn't that be a good way to support the culture? Because you know what you listen to constantly over and over and over again, especially with these young impressionable minds. They hear more. They heard something negative for the last 15, 20 minutes, and then they heard 130. They heard 30 seconds of positivity. The scales is imbalanced. The scales is imbalanced. They just heard a whole bunch of negativity. Then 5 minutes of stop the gun violence. Guns are bad. Now back to our regular schedule programming. You know I'm killing no more. I'm sitting. I'm just rolling on the. Then they back that out again. Then they backed it out again. What are we doing here? We responsible for the reason why our streets is like this. Message, black people, you're the reason why the streets is like this, black people. Black people, white people, and all the rich people are not in your neighborhood. Black people, there's no, I mean, I'm just saying, like people, okay, people, exactly, people, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody in a suit and tie and a Lamborghini and a Lamborghini. There's no CEOs from McDonald's shooting up your neighborhood. There's no pharmaceutical companies coming through and doing all this stuff. Only thing that these individuals are doing are literally just placing things in front of you, placing things in front of individuals and having them make a decision as to what they choose to do. That's all they do. That's all they do. All they do is place things in front of individuals and allow them the choice to do whatever it is that they want to do. And they benefit from individuals who make bad decisions because they put things in place to as if they can get and they can monetize off of individuals making bad decisions. They're going to continue to make money and they're going to continue to get rich off of the fact that individuals make bad decisions, and they're going to continue to sit these things in front of you individuals because you individuals feel like just because somebody sits something in front of you and it's an opportunity to do something and just because you could do it or can do it, you should do it. No, that doesn't make any sense. And you would risk whatever it is that you need to risk to come across for this particular illusion that really doesn't exist. You're searching for this whole this whole fame and wealth and and this notoriety and so on and so forth, that you're willing to risk your life for it when your life was worth way more than that. Your life is way more than whatever you feel like you can acquire here on this planet. And reason being because your body and you are the reason why you were able to do so. I don't understand how you can skip over that part. Like, you want to obtain all these particular goals, you want to obtain all these particular values and so forth, and don't realize that it's you that are going to be able, or it's you that's going to be the deciding factor as to whether or not it happens or not, and the choices you make. So no sooner you make the wrong choices, that's when they go left. That's when everything goes left. And then we kind of look and try to want to blame, where's they getting the guns from? How is they getting the guns? So how Ain't nobody put no gun in nobody's head and tell them to buy a gun illegally. You know how the process it has to go through to do that? Yeah, it is easy. Per se, it is easy, but you just not just doing it though. If that makes sense to you individuals, these kids is just not. Let's stop. Then that's another. Let's stop making it seem like, okay, hold on. Let's stop making it seem like it's just really easy for these kids to get a gun. It's very accessible. They're easily accessed. Yes. But you just not going out on the block and be like, yo, I need a swammy. Like somebody hook me. And niggas ain't fucking with you like that. Firearms are very dangerous. Firearms are only handled in firearm situations, and those type of transactions are not really dealt. Those type of transactions are not for the weak. You feel what I mean? That's a. I don't know if y'all individuals know this or not, but out there on them streets, when you dealing with the arms dealing is not, drug dealing or extracurricular activity dealing. I'll say that much. I don't know how they gonna go on that, but arms dealing and extracurricular activity dealing is completely different. The percentage of individuals getting walked, or the percentage of individuals becoming unalive during these particular transactions goes up about, I don't know how many percent. Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's kind of like a lot of the times there's secluded transactions. You feel what I mean? Oh goodness. Hold on, let me get. Oh goodness, yeah, they saluted transactions, and that's how that go. Oh man, I'm live right now. Why they always call when I'm live, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. They call when I'm live. Yeah, right. But anywho, yeah. Matter of fact, considering we're gonna do that, but yeah. We 30 minutes in. We're going to get to some things real quick. We definitely going to get to some things real quick. But yeah, we really got to start realizing and recognizing that, you know what I'm saying, just because things is placed in front of us don't mean we should take on those particular tasks, or we should take on those particular things. It's a lot we have to work on as ourselves. It's like a lot we got to work on as human beings in regards to make sure we make stuff pop. You feel me? So with that being said, we 30 minutes in. Let's get to some of these sponsors, man. Shots out. This is a regular show, so we definitely gonna make sure we give our shots out.
Hey everybody, we're out here at Libby's Lemonade Stand, and let me tell you, this is the best lemonade in the world. Fresh squeezed every morning, a touch of sweetness, and a whole lot of sunshine in every glass. Watch this, golden sunshine right in a cup.
So good.
Told you.
It's the best.
It's the best lemonade in the world. Libby's Lemonade Stand. If you don't know, you know now. Tap in with at Libby'sLemonadeStand.com, www.Libby'sLemonadeStand.com if you are trying to establish and obtain the best lemonade in the world. Also,
long day. Everything's heavy, man.
Hey, need a little pick-me-up?
Huh?
Fresh cookie from Bully Bites. It's warm. Check out prettybully.com.
For me?
All yours.
Smells amazing.
Your day just got better.
Sure did. Thanks. Bully Bites
are the best bites. If you need to get yourself some Bully Bites, holla at your girl, Pretty Bully, PRETTYBULL.com, where you get yourself some wraps and some snacks. So definitely, if you need to get yourself some wraps and some snacks, you could definitely holla at Pretty Bully at PRETTYBULLI.com. Also,
time to tell them to like and subscribe.
Roll it out, pal.
It's stuck.
I'll give it a yank.
Folks, you heard it. Like and subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Blaisdell716. That is the premise.
That is the premise. That is the purpose, man. Blaisdell716 at youtube.com. If you can subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you could definitely help me up at Blazed ENT on Cash App. I'm about to have that available as well. Also, I definitely gotta the individuals over at Sip Happens Tea Shop are basically looking for donations in regards to a cause that they got going on. I'll give y'all more details on the cause in regards to Sip Happens Tea Shop and their particular tag in regards to them looking for donations in regards to providing some services out here in the community for individuals that's out here, you know what I mean, trying to get things together and trying to get back right after certain things. So, definitely shouts out to Sip Happens Tea Shop and what they got going on. And yeah, shouts out to Blaisdell Entertainment. And once again, if y'all would like to donate to the channel, I'm definitely gonna throw my my Cash App up in the scroll. So, any donations y'all would like to give, 50 cents, 25 cents, anything you would like to give or donate to the channel in regards to helping the channel grow and become more prosperous, we greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, definitely tap in, tune in, man. It's going down. The new network is in the building. And it's all about love, man. We just all trying to share some love and really, just do what we got to do out here. Also,
Just say no to mid-grade weed.
We don't do that out here.
At the Lake House, it's all top shelf.
Smoke as smooth as
And
the
twice
water.
as sparkly.
Lake House, where the smoke is top shelf.
Cheers to that.
shouts out to the Lake House. Shouts out to the Lake House, where we just say no to mids. So if you need to tap in and get in tune with the mids, the good gas, the 97 octane, you definitely want to holler at the Real Lake House on Instagram. Tap in with them. They definitely gonna hook y'all up and make sure y'all get the real goods. So just say no to mids. Tap in with the Lake House. Now back to this grind and what we got to talk about in regards to individuals out here being in the hood and how we going to basically stop this nonsense that's going on out here in these streets in regards to these individuals out here unaliving each other and acting a fool. First off, individuals got to start checking a lot of these homes, and we got to figure out how we going to start making these houses homes. A lot of these homes are just crash pads for these young kids that they don't really care too much about nothing. They don't have no guidance. They don't have nobody giving them no mentorship, no nothing. They just out here running crazy. Secondly, we got to start addressing some things in regards to us as, when we see something in regards to turning a blind eye. A lot of times we got to speak on certain situations and we got to say something in regards to certain situations. I'm not telling individuals to go to the police or do whatever the case may be and get an individual locked up or whatever the case may be. But I think you should advise that young man or those young women out there that's fighting and feeling like those particular things are cool. Let them know it's not cool. I'm not saying you have to do whatever. I'm not saying it's mandatory for you to do it. It's just a suggestion. These are just some things that I'm suggesting that you individuals take into consideration if we really want to improve the neighborhoods that we live in. If you really want to improve the neighborhoods that you live in, and you're going to have to walk outside your house and you're going to have to start intermingling and start dealing with your neighbors and showing your love and showing love to the neighbors like you show love to yourself. Because if you don't start showing love to your neighbors and showing love to the individuals around you, the only thing that's going to combat this is love. If an individual feel loved, if an individual know love, if an individual love themselves, it's a very, very good possibility that they're not going to be looking to take someone else's life. I don't really think that that's going to be something that an individual is going to be looking towards or looking forward to doing. Like, yeah, let me go. I love myself so much that I want to go and unalive somebody else. Like, I'm so secure in myself. I'm so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I want to go do something of that nature. Yeah, let me go on. No, that's not going to. I want to go hang out and just be disruptive. I don't want to be productive. See, we got to start understanding when we want to be productive and when it's time to, when we should be productive instead of destructive. We got to start promoting production instead of destruction. And it's just that simple. Individual is getting respect. Individual feel like they're getting a certain type of respect, but that's not respect. I don't even really know what to call that. Yeah. But I don't. I mean, like at the end of the day, I don't know what to call that. No, it doesn't make sense. Like glorify. I mean, like glorify. Like I don't know what it is to glorify. Like what is it when somebody glorifies what I would consider stupidity? You feel what I mean? Like for me to respect you for being for practicing or indulging yourself in practices that I feel like is just is pure stupidity. Like why would I do that? That makes absolutely no sense for me to just like have that type of mantra in regards to the situation. Like what I feel like you're doing and what you're doing is pure stupidity. But yet and still I'm going to like praise you for, oh yeah, you give it up because yeah, you bust your gun. Like that's pure stupidity. Like that's pure stupidity at the end it's pure stupidity. Like to feel, first of all, to feel like another human being is an op of yours is, that's weird in my eyes. To feel like the person that's in the same situation or living in the same world as you, that they're a human being, you're a human being, like what's the problem? You got a problem with them for whatever reason. It's all based on emotion. So now you're just an emotional little puppet. Now to the point where you're willing to unalive an individual and then spend the rest of your life in jail and ruin your whole experience right here and not even ruin your experience. Now you got to take your experience into an isolated situation. Now you got to dream. Now you literally got to dream about being on the beach instead of actually really going to a beach. That's it. Like you could dream about being on the beach in jail. Like it'll feel real, but you just ain't got no say. You can probably make some sense. I don't know. It'll feel real, you know? Your mind, I'm saying, they can't, you can trap my body, but you can't, I'm saying, my imagination. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? You letting these particular, you're letting these particular seconds and moments and these things that are pretty much like inside of your mind and inside of your consciousness, that feeling came and went so fast. That feeling came and went so fast, but consider the fact that you decided to focus on it, gave it life. It could come and go, but if you give it life, it's gonna extend the longevity of it. So once you extend the longevity of this particular negative emotion, it's just like, it's gonna go. You sent it off, so it's gonna go. I mean, it's gonna go where you want it to go at the end of the day. You feel what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, y'all allow these things to come in and follow y'all, and then when you get locked up, now it was 15 minutes worth of sugar honey iced tea, and you got 25 years. Make that make sense. You 15, 20 minutes of your experience on this earth has now affected years of your experience on this earth. Why is that? How is it that you don't understand how much of an imbalance that is? And for you to look at that and be like, okay, this particular unbalance is okay. Like this is how this is unbalanced, and it's okay for this to be unbalanced like this, and I'm gonna roll with it. No, that's goofy. Yeah, let me go grab a gun. Yeah, let me go grab a gun. Let me go unlike because he said, because he said I was a punk, or he trolled me on the internet, or he, I'm saying, like, because a lot of the time it's not about it. Right now, honestly, let's be real here. Let's keep it a buck. These individuals is unaliving these people. You first of all, you just don't unalive nobody for no apparent. Whatever you unalive somebody for is just not. It's not. There's no reason for it. There's really no basis, no principle for you to unalive anybody on this planet, in my eyes. There's no reason why you should be unaliving nobody on this particular planet. No. For whatever reason that you feel is necessary or whatever you deem may be necessary. Well, actually, it is a few things, but I'm not getting into that because I'm going live on YouTube right now, and they don't like when you talk about stuff like that. So I'm going to just leave that conversation alone. But at the end of the day, there's no reason for you to be unaliving nobody. Actually, we'll just put it like this. There are exceptions to the rule. And those exceptions to the rule, I stand on, and I stand with those particular exceptions to the rule in regards to unaliving individuals. And, I don't think we have to pretty much go any deeper into why or regards to those particular things, right? So with that being said, for you to come out here and unalive individuals over certain things like money, oh, he stole my money, I'm about to unalive him. No, you can get money. You can't you get more money? Ain't they printing money exactly? Ain't they printing money as you speak? Oh, he said something about my mama. Oh, come on, man. Are those just words? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Oh, he from the op. He from a different clique. So, who cares? And why should you care? You don't even own it. And again, let's get back into this. Let's keep it a buck. The block you don't own. Here you are, sacrificing your life for a block you don't own, but it's your block. You willing to die for your block? You willing to die for your set? That you do have no. I mean, you have no real ties to. This does you are willing to sacrifice your life for something that will not benefit you at no point in time. None of these things are benefiting you at no point in time. This is this is the wildest. This is why this is so wild to me. Because none of these things are benefiting you individuals at no point in time. You join a gang, you get beat up. After you get beat up, you get sent on missions. When you go on these particular missions, a percentage of these missions have to be a percentage of these particular proceeds have to go back to them. Once you join this particular operation, they have you by them saying they have you on a string once you join these particular organizations. Now you are on call for whatever it may be. And you have to show your allegiance to the gang. If the gang call you and tell you got to knock something down, guess what? You better grab your bowling ball, buddy, and start throwing nuts and pins. Because if not, unfortunately, you're going to be the next one that get knocked down. And for whatever reason, where was the benefit in any of this? I'm really looking to find out where is the benefits, where is the benefit package for this quote unquote gangster shit. I'm trying to really figure out outside. I'm really just trying to figure out what it is that they're getting from this gangster shit. Because last I checked, the shit you get, the money you get in this gangster shit does not equate for the rest of the shit you got to deal with. So that's already a lopsided scale. All the dumb shit you got to deal with in regards to this gangster shit, the money, I don't give a fuck how much money you get, the more money, more problems, as they say. And then you definitely got a whole lot more problems if you getting money that way. It's let alone more money, more problems the legal way. It's 2 times the problems getting money, the money and the problems with illegal extracurricular activity money. It's a whole big difference between that slow walk and that fast run. You better believe that one. You better believe it's a big difference between that fast run and that slow walk. A lot of y'all don't really take that tortoise and the hare story too tightly. And what I mean by that is a lot of y'all don't really pay attention to the whole thing of it is because everybody always be stuck on the winning the race. The turtle don't give a fuck whether or not he win a race or not. The turtle gonna move at his own pace. But the hare, no. The hare gotta prove a point. He gotta run circles around the turtle. He gotta run back and forth. He gotta go to the finish line back and forth. And at the end of the day, the hare is exhausted. The hare done burnt itself out. While the turtle is still constantly moving along. No extra force, nothing extra needed. I'm just gonna make sure I take this path and I'm gonna soak it up. I'm gonna soak it all up. So when I get to the finish line, it's all said and done. The purpose of the race was to get to the finish line. Who got there first really doesn't matter. The faster you get there, the worse you feel what I'm saying? The faster y'all trying to get to the finish line, it don't make sense. Y'all trying to get to the finish line too fast. That's why you end up on your ass. Because you're trying to get to the finish line too fast. So you end up on your ass and you actually get to the finish line. Now once the race is finished, you're done, son. You didn't get a chance to enjoy the race. The turtle got to enjoy the race step by step. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm about to go through this race, son. I'm about to do my thing. I'm chilling. The hare too busy focused on the the hare too busy focused on the turtle and beating the turtle. Yeah, turtle can't fuck with me. I'm winning this race. I can run circles around this turtle. You sure can. You sure can. Oh, the turtle can't do. Oh, I'm gonna win this race. Yup, you won. But what did you get from the race? Nothing. Why the turtle was absorbing everything from the race? Because he knew the purpose of the race was, regardless of whether he won or not, if he wasn't going to obtain nothing. It's getting to the end of the race comfortably. It's getting to the end of the race the way you want to get to the end of the race. It's going at your own pace. Stop worrying about the pace of other people. Worry about your damn self. So all y'all young cats out here that just feel like, oh, I gotta have this. Man, just think about it, man. Make it make sense at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to say. Is like sometimes I think y'all young individuals should just stop and just play it back and just like actually just ask yourself, do this shit really make fucking sense? Do it really make sense at the end of the day? Is this what I really want to live for? Is this what I really just sit down with yourself one day? Like, don't play no music, no nothing. Just sit down with yourself one day and just think about the stuff that you going through in life. Just think about it. Just be like, is this what I really want for myself? Is this what I really want for my life? Do I really want to be running? Am I really going to be, am I really going to be 65 or 6? Do I really want to be 47 still trying to live some type of life like this? Start early on which ways you want to live your life. Do you really want to be a 57 or 60-year-old gangbanger? The same people y'all try to clown today that they're doing the same thing? The unk out there with the bandana looking stupid? You must have plans on being the same person if you going down the same road. Why y'all not trying to think about school and do whatever it is that y'all want to do in regards to being productive? Oh my God. Like, where is these streets leading y'all to? Where do you think you're going by following the streets is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out where do y'all think y'all going by following these streets? Because at the end of the day, y'all following these streets, where are you really going? You following the streets, and at the end of the street, you know what's at the end of the streets? A casket or a jail cell. There is a little side road, that you may be able to fall, you may be able to hit, the exit may be open a few times. You may be able to hit that exit way and find a out. You might be able to find a certain out on, but 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time, the street's gonna end with a casket or a jail cell. So for you to have the choice to say, okay, cool, I got the streets in which I know and understand, and there's been thousands of people countless amount of times telling me, if I take the street route, you're either going to end up dead or in jail. You might as well just say that's just factual in regards to taking the route of the streets. It got about 20, 30 years plus in regards to that mantra being a factual statement in which individuals been making that been dealing with the streets and that's been on the streets. So we can all agree to say jail ain't gonna lead you nowhere but to the streets ain't gonna lead you nowhere but to jail or a prison. I mean, jail or a casket. So you choose that. And then when you individuals choose that jail or that casket, all the things that take place in regards to you going down your street or dealing with the streets or showing your loyalty to the streets is going to affect the individuals that's not even on the streets. You know why? Because y'all little nonsense spew over to the people that is trying to go down a different way. But bullets don't have no name on it. So unfortunately, the individuals that is trying to do the right thing, that is making the right choices, they unfortunately fall victim to your ignorant decisions due to the fact that you don't know how to control yourself, or you made a different decision. Individuals is being unalived, and they don't have, and a lot of times that's what I'm saying. Y'all out here doing these things, and y'all not even hitting y'all right target. Y'all unaliving innocent bystanders. This is where it's getting really ugly now. Because now it's like individuals that's really doing what they need to do and trying to get where they need to go is innocent bystanders due to the fact that individuals making the wrong decisions and don't know how to conduct themselves. And again, like I always stated, and like I stated from the beginning of this particular life, there's no reason for you to be feeling like you need to unalive somebody. It's not that serious. Like I said, there are exceptions to the rule, and I'm currently streaming to YouTube, so I'm not going into that bag as to why, certain individuals I feel like should be unalived. But for the most part, not because he your op, not because he represent a different neighborhood, not because he says something or did something. None of those particular frivolous things that you individuals unalive other individuals for is warranted. It's stupid. It's dumb. It makes absolutely no sense for you to be unaliving somebody over some money. It's absolutely, insane to me for you to be unaliving somebody over a street corner or over a neighborhood that none of y'all own. Y'all will sit there and conjure up and get together to destroy your neighborhood, but y'all won't conjure up and congregate to build your neighborhood. It's backwards. Y'all running throughout the world ass backwards. Y'all getting up together, y'all congregating together, y'all creating these organizations to destroy one another instead of building one another up. That's for what? To prove what to who? And then go blame somebody else for your ignorance. As soon as somebody asks you about it, oh, why y'all doing this in the neighborhood? Well, if the white man ain't never give us no guns, we wouldn't have no. If it wasn't so easy as for us to get guns, we wouldn't be. You sound so. You know how stupid you sound. I really wish sometimes we would look back and see how stupid we sound when we say shit like that. Because I don't give a fuck. Just because the motherfucker could drop a goddamn crate of fucking guns in front of my house, that don't mean I gotta go run out there and pick them up and go shooting all my goddamn neighbors. If a helicopter was to come over to the house, right, drop a whole crate full of AK-47s. Just because they did that, does that give me a valid point to say, well, yeah, they did I run up, huh? I run outside like, yo, they dropped a crate of AKs in front of the house. John A. banana clips and all that, switches and the whole nine. Yo, I'm about to just, fuck it. We taking it over the whole neighborhood now. This neighborhood is ours. I shoot the gun up in the air now. I just go, just unaliving everybody down the block, or try to just go run and try to extorting everybody down the block because somebody dropped a case of guns. Does that make that make sense? This ain't a movie, you know? But I'm just saying, make it make sense. I mean, they've been talking to Sugar Honey Iced Tea since I've been a kid. Everybody been coming up with the same excuses. I lived in Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I was in it, so I know he's still. And we was very, very adamant and very stern on that, and we like had that wholeheartedly in our hearts. So I know it's wholeheartedly in these people's hearts.
But just for the moment, it may have something. Otherwise, you ain't gonna be here.
No, it's just the wrong perspective. It's the wrong perspective. It's the program. It's the way, you feel what I'm saying? It's being a part of that program. It's a program. And like I said, the thing of it is that you can't, I mean, going against the machine is different. It's a program. You got to realize you're going against the machine. This is a bot for real. This bot going, this parakeet going to regurgitate the same thing over and over. You feel what I'm saying? This is a virus for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is a repeat. You know what I mean? This is a virus because that's all the virus does is basically make you repeat the same command over and 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 over again. That's some computer talk if y'all don't know. That's what a virus does. If you ever get a virus in your computer, it basically gives your computer a certain command and makes it and just basically tells it to do the same command over and over and over again and don't listen to nothing else. That's why you can't do nothing else because your computer won't listen to nothing else. That's why a lot of times it's useless or you have to remove the commands. And you have to, you know what I mean? You got to wipe the whole shit. It probably could be used again, but the first, you got to wipe the whole drive. You got to repartition it, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do to a lot of our kids now, and a lot of our parents now. We gotta wipe their hard drive clean and repartition them because they still stuck on this virus command that they got. They still got the virus commands. We got to upload them some new information. We got to upload them the decision. We got to upload the decision file for these individuals. You feel me? The files that let you know this, the decisions that you make that determine your outcome. They ain't got their program. They got to update to Windows 27. They still on Windows. They still playing Oregon Trail on a 3.5 floppy disk right now. This is where they at right now. If y'all really want to be technical, this is where they at right now. They on the 3.5 floppy disk, and they need to get up to, you know what I'm saying, some scan drives. They need to get on some flash drives. You know what I mean? I don't suggest the cloud, but matter of fact, yeah, they need to get up to the cloud. They need to get up to the cloud. Start transferring information up there. But shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to the channel, man. Shouts out to the new network, man. Sekou Hayes is dropping off tonight, 9 p.m., man. Purge the BS, man. So if y'all know, man. I'm about to go pull up on him on YouTube. He on Facebook as well. Or you can also go to the new network on Facebook. Go to the new network on Facebook. You can get all the shows that's popping on the new network. Shaka Pitts, myself, Sekou Hayes, G6er, we all over there. You feel what I'm saying? Renegade Radio over there as well. He be going live on Instagram. We got a few more shows that's gonna be joining in and gonna be tapping in regards to some time slots for the week. So definitely, if you need to catch anybody, if you're looking to catch anybody, we over there on the new network. In regards to Facebook, we all have our personal pages as well. Also, we definitely jumping over here on the YouTube side as well. So if y'all can like and subscribe to all the channels in regards to the individuals involved with the new network, it will be greatly appreciated. It definitely will be greatly appreciated. And like I said, I got a few things coming on. And tomorrow morning at Remain Nameless Stories, during the Remain Nameless Stories, I do got something that I want to assist with in regards to donations for the Sip Happens Tea Shop and something that they're involved in regards to promoting and helping individuals in the community. So I'll give y'all more information on that. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Positive energy always creates elevation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just start holding ourselves accountable for our neighborhoods. Let's start holding ourselves accountable for the things that's going on in our neighborhoods, and knowing and understand that we are the individuals that are going to control the narrative, that's going to change the narrative, and are going to make the narrative in regards to making our neighborhoods better, making our neighborhoods safer, and making our neighborhoods the place where they need to be, which is basically a safe haven for our children to grow and prosper and become, model citizens in a situation, whereas if it's our lives that we want to live, we shouldn't be allowing and letting our kids feel like they should have to live in fear. We should be able to come together and make sure that our kids have a safe space. Everybody else seems to be able to make sure that their children and the individuals in their neighborhoods have safe space. We can do the same. We just have to start placing blame on other individuals and start realizing that this particular situation is only going to take place and is only going to be resolved if we resolve it ourselves. We can't be looking and pointing the finger at other individuals that don't live here, that's not around here, that has nothing to do with anything that's around here, and say that they're to blame. That's like me pissing on my couch and blaming the people that live across the street just because they don't like me, or because I was across the street drinking all their beer. You know what I'm saying? I went next door and drank a whole bunch of beer, got real drunk, went to my house and pissed on my couch and blamed my neighbor because he gave me the beer. It's my neighbor's fault I pissed on my couch. No, it's not your neighbor's fault that you got pissy drunk and pissed on your couch. But he gave me the beer. You didn't have to drink the beer. You didn't have to drink the beer. So you don't have to drink the Kool-Aid. You don't have to take the guns. You don't have to take the drugs. It's a decision. It's a choice. So don't blame somebody else because of the choices you make. There's not because the choices you make end up being in situations where, those are the end results. So it is what it is. Tomorrow Remain Nameless Stories is popping, man. It was a pleasure. Yeah, we definitely about to go holla at Sekou Hayes, man. Purge the BS. He's available on YouTube, the TNN network. You know what I'm saying? Kick, Instagram. I think he on like 4 or 5 platforms. I'm trying to get up there like him. And I'm about to start changing the layout of the platform on my little thing too. So yeah, definitely want to be on the lookout because I gotta. They showing me out right now. I would have had some shit moving up the screen. I need to have my name in fire. I don't know. I need to fucking. I don't know. I need to extend my feng shui out here. Definitely, since I'm gonna be jumping on YouTube. So yeah. It is what it is. Positive energy always creates elevation. Ladies and gentlemen, positive energy always creates elevation, man. If you live and start giving, give so much life and love to yourself to the point where you give life and love to others. And if you got breath, you blessed. And if you in the present, treat it as a present and let individuals know how much of a gift you actually are. So I'm out of here, man. It was a pleasure speaking with y'all, man. I will be back tomorrow. We outside Wednesdays, man. Upstate New York, stand up. Upstate New York, stand up. We outside on Wednesdays. We're going to be talking about the little rap battle beef we got going on with the individuals from New York City and individuals from upstate New York. I think they feeling a certain type of way because upstate New York is currently right now on the top of the rap game in regards to really bringing that real feel and that real hip-hop back. Real hip-hop lives upstate. Respectfully, real hip-hop lives upstate. Yeah, the home of real hip hop has moved. The real hip hop has moved from New York City and is now belonging upstate. The crown of the real hip hop has moved from New York City and is now upstate. Shouts out. They try to come get the crown back. I don't think it's going to happen. Niagara Falls, Dirty Waters, I need y'all to pop out, man. You know what I'm saying? Syracuse, shouts out to the 518. Shouts out to Rochester, the 585. Shouts out to the Buff Boys, the 716, man. We outside. Paul is giving no Diddy, no Dwight tonight. It was a pleasure. I'm gone.